What's up, Taurus? Happy birthday and welcome to your season. Welcome to May. I hope you guys had an amazing April and I hope that you guys are having an amazing birthday season, okay? Please comment down below when your birthday is. I would love to personally wish all of you guys a happy birthday. Also find your birthday twin, and just because I'm always curious, who is your celebrity birthday twin? I'm excited to be in Taurus season. Taurus season is actually my favorite of the earth signs. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a Libra and we're both Venus ruled, maybe that connection, but it's the earth sign that, although, yes, it is about grounding and security and all the earth energy things, there's sensuality in it. It's a great time to really focus on your possessions, your funds. It's a great time just because it's right after the astrological new year, right? Hopefully there have been things that you have been kind of putting into play, Aries season, that now when we come into Taurus season, we kind of start to be able to see signs of things sprouting. So it's a really, really beautiful time. For you guys, this is going to be a really good month. I think that the main things to be worried about, if anything, in this month is number one, your stubbornness, right? Because we are in your season, all of us collectively, there will be more of that resistant energy, especially in terms of like how we communicate with one another, agreeing with one another, that sort of thing. Just make sure that you aren't getting in your own way, right? And the way that we, can get in our own way is by like having these rigid standards that we, hold ourselves and everyone else to, by, still playing into old habits, wonky communication, just being so dead set on being right, those types of things. So I would say, if anything, that it could be one of the things that come up this month that make things a little bit difficult. Also, Taurus season is about luxury, honey. Taurus loves nice things. You guys are about the fashions, the beauty, the food, the tangible, beautiful, worldly possessions, right? So naturally, when we get into Taurus season, we all kind of want to like spend a little bit more money and maybe go shopping. Maybe a lot of you guys will be tempted to change something about your look. Dye your hair, cut your hair, go shopping for a new wardrobe, those types of things. So it's a great time. So just make sure that, yes, make sure you are treating yourself. Make sure that you're not overspending, overindulging, to doing anything too much, right? Definitely finding that balance. Now, for you guys, you start out with Knight of Cups as the underlying energy, which I love this for you. On top of this being like just a beautiful, luxurious, sensual, but very determined and like hardworking month, you guys are going to be on fire in terms of attraction. So many people are going to be attracted to you, right? Because Venus is now in your sign. Actually, Venus went into Taurus, I believe, on the 14th, which makes you guys super desirable. That's your sign, that's your planet going into your sign, right? So you guys are going to be really, really lit up in terms of attraction. This is also a really good month for you guys. Like, let's say you guys start something new in terms of work, job stuff or relationships. This could be something that could, how do you say, I guess, be important in the long run, right? So like if you guys are starting new things that feel really good this month, these are things that can really sprout into something beautiful if you are, of course, nurturing them and watching them grow. Now, the first card you guys got is the Queen of Wands, which I love this for you because this is exactly how I feel like you guys are going to be. This kind of going back with this Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands energy, she's super attractive. She's fun, she's hostess with the mostest. She is the girl in the room that everybody wants to get to know. Either you want to be her friend or you want to fuck with her. You know what I mean? She's highly, highly attractive, very sexual. This is someone who does what they want to do. They're moved by their passions. And I think that you guys are really going to be feeling that this month. You've got the King of Pentacles showing up and clarifying this. So again, anything that you guys start this month, especially in terms of like your jobs, any money things, there's a lot of room for growth, and it feels like there'd be a lot of payoff later. King of Pentacles energy is actually your energy, right? So this is about having abundance. This is about being money connected, being secure, strong. I think a lot of you guys are feeling really good about where you're at in terms of your life right now, whether this is in your relationships or in, your job sector. I think money's looking great for the most part. And I think that you guys are just feeling great for the most part. If you are running into some money issues at this time, I think this is a really great month where, let's see, if you're having some financial snafus, you might be able to turn it around, or like some opportunities could come your way in order to do so. But it's a really great energy. Now, next you've got the Chariot card, which is connected to Cancer energy, right? And it's really energy about success and, moving forward and, being balanced, and it's a victory. Some of you guys might actually be connected to Cancer energy. Now you've got Page of Swords here. Page of Swords can be a spy card. It's definitely a messenger coming in. There's something that's coming to you. Like I'm seeing this with transportation, the Page of Swords and the Chariot. It's because the Chariot can have to do with their transportation too. Let's see. Six of Wands. I don't know. This Page of Swords feels like it's connected to to the Knight of Cups here. Some of you guys might be connecting to sword energy, definitely. But this feels like somebody's coming in to tell you something. I just feel like you guys are getting so many offers and opportunities this month. This is what it kind of feels like. Whatever it is, it feels like there's good luck behind it because you do have the Chariot card. So it doesn't even matter if there's obstacles concerning this thing, this move, this trip, this job, this relationship. Whenever we've got the Chariot card, that means that you move forward anyways, right? You find victory even in the obstacles. Now you've also got the victory card of that Six of Wands, right? This is after the Five of Wands, which the Five of Wands is really like a battle, a going back and forth, not being on the same page, competition. So this is looking really good for you guys. I think you guys are going to get a really good message this month that is going to make you feel really good. Now, what's interesting here is your reading kind of takes a curve, right? But it's funny because a lot of this, I don't feel like this actually has to do with you directly. Like this could be having to do with you indirectly. You've got a Five of Cups here. Then you've got a Five of Pentacles, a Tower, and a Five of Swords. So you get 3 fives. In tarot, fives a lot of times have to do with chaos. And change, things being different, right? And change as humans is not the easiest, and especially not for you guys, and especially not as fixed signs, right? But it's interesting because I feel like this has to do with something outside of you for the most part. Now, I don't know if it was you guys I was talking to last month where I was saying you can't please everybody. Don't remember. Doesn't matter. But this Five of Cups here, Five of Cups energy is about really kind of dwelling on the past too much, right? Because he's so concerned with the things that didn't work out, the opportunities that didn't land, the relationships that didn't land, whatever these 3 cups represent for you that he doesn't see. There's 2 cups right behind him. And if that, building that house, that castle, whatever in the background is what you're trying to get to, like there's literally a bridge not too far from you. So for some of you guys, this feels like this could be someone else outside of you feeling like a type of loss and missing you. I do feel that strongly. And even that Page of Swords and that Chariot could have to do with someone trying to come forward. And I mean, it's your birthday season. So, people love to hit you with the, hey, big head, or the, hey, stranger, happy birthday. So, don't shoot the messenger, but that's definitely something that could happen this month for you guys, especially because you are so attractive to so many people. Stop it. Okay, listen. Okay, I love when this happens. So what is clarifying this is Five of Pentacles. Interesting, because when I first did this spread, when I first pulled the spread, I pulled the Five of Cups, and the next card was Five of Pentacles. This is what's actually in your environment. Now, when I was pulling these cards, I had to take a pause and really kind of meditate on this, because I'm like, yo, this doesn't feel like them. This feels like someone outside of them. This feels like someone who feels left out, someone who misses them, someone, who's longing for them. Maybe someone who, there's something. Now at the, at the bottom right now, we've got the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands energy is like that person who's been through the battle. They've already got their head, messed up. They've already, maybe broken a leg or whatever. They've already got their inner injuries, right? And they've already felt hurt, but they are still able to press on. They are still able to fight, but there is kind of like this anxiety and this fear moving forward. Now, for some of you guys, well, a lot of you guys, this feels like this is a situation in the past. There's something in the past that wants to come back. It's longing for you. It's thinking about you a lot. You're in their energy field a lot. So even those of you guys who like maybe just through conversation or through a dream or through whatever, like your ex has been popping up in your mind, it's because like they're mirroring you. So you guys are both kind of having the same thing going on. Sorry to say. Because I know you guys are like, whatever. 4 5s. It's a lot. Now, yep, somebody misses you. Knight of Cups. Oh, Lord. For some of you guys, someone's going to be trying to reach out to you. Definitely this Page of Swords. So, okay, Knight of Cups. So it feels like, because now this Page of Swords is starting to make even more sense as the story unfolds, it feels like this is someone who just like was not ready for what you're ready for. They actually came across very childlike and immature. So whether they were like acting childish, weren't, you guys couldn't agree on how you want to move forward in your relationship, whatever this was, there's this longing for you, and like this person wants to come back. This person wants to say something because you genuinely make them happy, but I feel like it almost took that loss in order for them to figure that out. So, AKA, they had to learn everything the hard way. Now, hold on now. Let me clarify this Tower because I'm really curious to see. Ooh, 10 of Swords. So you got the Tower and you got the 10 of Swords. Tower comes to clean out, right? Ooh. Nope. Tower card is that card. Oh. Tower card is that card that comes when the universe is trying to kind of like do us a solid and like take care of some business that we just could not find in ourselves to take care of, right? It's abrupt. It usually comes out of nowhere. There's really no sign of it. It's like a quick detour to your trip, right? Now, one thing I will say, if I'm not mistaken, oh shoot, Mercury retrograde. Mercury does retrograde at the end of this month. I can't get the dates in my mind right now. The end of the month. This could have something to do with this, right? Because it's interesting. This year, all the Mercury retrogrades will be happening in air sign energy. So this Mercury retrograde will be retrograding in Gemini. And then the clarification card for this was the 10 of Swords, which is like the ending of something, right? The ending of a cycle. But Swords also has to do with communication, has to do with the thought process. So there is something that's coming to an end. You know what this feels like? This also has to do a lot with this. We're going to be having a lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse, full moon in Sagittarius at the end of the month too, and I believe that's on the 26th. I feel like that's like a day away from the Mercury retrograde. I can't remember when the Mercury retrograde is. Point is, oh, maybe that's like the 29th or 27th. Doesn't matter. Point is, there's some shifting that's going around for you guys, and this is going to, it's going to transform a lot, especially for you guys, because that full moon is happening in your 8th house, which we know 8th house it's connected to Scorpio energy, which is literally about death and transformation, regeneration, those types of things. You've got the Temperance card here. So this is Sag energy. Look, underneath this, you got the Death card. Some of you guys might be dealing with the Sag. That's be an interesting relationship. Let me do one more clarification card for this Tower card. There's something that's coming to an end. I could tell you that. Stop it. Tower again. Yo, there's something at the end of this month that for you guys is coming to an end. But don't be afraid. I think it's a good thing. I think it's exactly what you want, because what it does is it opens the doors to the new things. We got the 2 of Wands here. 2 of Wands is really about like planning to do something new. It's about like looking out at the world and being like, okay, so I've already gone this way. I've already experienced these things. I already know what this path, like where this path takes me, and I want to do something new. So there's been something that you guys have been having a hard time shaking on your own. It just feels like the universe is going to come and shake it up for you. Shake the table. 2 of Swords right underneath that. Yeah. There's something that's coming to an end, but it's a good thing, because this 10 of Swords was clarifying it. 10 of Swords is like, it's not a good energy. You know, in the original depictions, it's homegirl like laid out on the floor. She's got 10 swords sticking her. Like, So, you know what Taurus season does for everybody? It really makes you look at the things that you value. I mean, we're talking about second house energy. And so for you guys, I think a lot of you guys are stepping to this space of, okay, period, point blank, it's quantity or it's quality over quantity, right? So somebody had to go. That's what it feels like. I don't know how this is going to pertain to, I mean, this is, it's a general read, but take it as it resonates. But there's something that's coming to an end at the end of this month. Very necessary. Very, very necessary. Now, the last card we have here is the Five of Swords. Okay. What clarified is the Six of Cups. Yeah, I hate to say, but I do feel like a lot of you guys will be reaching out or will be hearing from someone from the past. Not that it really matters though, because you got the Five of Swords here, and Five of Swords is like, I don't really want to deal with this. I don't really want to talk to you. I'm going to take my swords and go. If I sit here and talk to you about this, it's empty. It doesn't mean anything. Even arguing with you, even trying to get my point across to you it would be an empty fight, which takes me back to, don't be your own undoing this month in terms of getting in your own way, having arguments with people that don't matter, don't fall for any of those kinds of traps, because again, that stubborn nature in you this month will be strong, and it will be strong in other people too. So there might be some empty fights going on. I just really wouldn't play into it. And for the most part, it feels like you guys aren't. Honestly, it feels like you guys are stepping into a new space of something new coming in. New adventures in some way. There's something that's definitely being X'd out, and I think it's fantastic for you. You've got this, the Six of Cups card, which is a soulmate card. It also has a card that has a lot to do with nostalgia and like people from the past. So it just feels like somebody's going to come and try to, maybe, restart something, especially if they're Cancer or Capricorn. But I don't feel like you're here for it. That's all. I don't know. Okay, you've got two oracle cards that came out here. We've got expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Don't seek anyone's approval because yours is the only one that matters. This month is really important for you guys to figure out what it is that you want to do, what brings value to your life, what makes you happy. It's really not about what other people think. And for a lot of you Tauruses, that's a new concept, but it's a great place to be. You've also got red, which is forgive. So going back to those of you guys who may be having some visits from people in the past, forgive. This card really comes out when someone has been holding a grudge for quite a while. And it's not really to say that, oh, you need to forgive them now. Time is, the time is now. You have to do it now. No, but it's kind of to put a reminder in your head of like, is this something that maybe we can unpack and let go? Or is this something that we still have to hold on to, right? Because whenever we don't forgive people, it really doesn't affect them. If we're not dealing with them in our daily lives, like it's not bothering them, it bothers us, right? So this is just a card that pops up where it's like, is it maybe time to consider that we've moved on from this place and we would like to just feel better, so forget it. You know what I mean? Like, let's forgive. Not forget, but forgive. Okay, you've also got exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. It says the key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Get moving this month, take the opportunity to go on walks, whatever it is, dance, whatever it is that makes you feel good, and just get your body moving. That's really important for you guys this month. So health is showing up. And then you got attraction. Okay. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Like I said, in terms of attraction, everybody wants a piece. Everybody wants a piece this month. Trust me. So you guys are going to be very attractive in general. This doesn't just, talk about with romance. This is even just you guys attracting opportunities to you. So really take advantage of it this month. Remember, do not overspend. Remember, try not to get in your own way and try not to be super stubborn. Try to still consider other possibilities, other opinions, whatever. But, this is a really good month for you guys. I think you will feel really, really, really good. And now at the end of the month, there may be some things that go down. Some of you guys may hear from exes. There may be some things that get exposed or washed away. But it was literally, literally, literally meant. Literally meant. 2 towers. You got the tower clarifying the tower. And 10 of swords. Something is coming to an end, but it's a really good thing for you, Taurus. So I hope this was helpful. I love you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.